Dear viewers and learners, welcome to Rampur High School online class. I hope you all are well. I am also fine. You know that all the educational institutions are closed due to world pandemic coronavirus. So we all are staying at home. According to our honorable government decision, we have to perform our class through internet, which is renowned as online class. Now I am standing in front of you to take a class of 8. Now I will discuss about an important topic, suffix and prefix. Suffix and prefix is an important topic for class 8. It is given in the grammar part in your question paper, which bears 5 marks. There are given 10 gaps, 0.5 mark into 10 equal to 5 marks. Firstly, we will discuss what is prefix and what is suffix. Dear students, you listen to me and look at the board attentively. Firstly, we discuss about prefix. What is prefix? Prefix. Prefix is a type of syllable. Prefix is a type of syllable which has no self meaning. Which has no self meaning of its own, and prefix always sits in front of a root word. Prefix always sits in front of a root word. Prefix always sits in front of a root word and makes a new word which bears a new word meaning and new category of parts of speech. Again, follow me. The definition is prefix. Prefix is a type of syllable which has no self meaning and it sits in front of a root word and make a new word which bears a new word meaning and new type of parts of speech. So we can say that prefix has 3 features. There are many features of prefix. The most important 3 features of prefix. Number 1, dear learners, you may write down in your paper. Number 1, prefix has no self meaning. Number 2, prefix sits in front of a root word. Prefix sits in front of a root word. Number 3, prefix makes a new word which carries a new word meaning and new type of parts of speech. Dear students, you give your kind attention. prefix has no self-meaning. Prefix sits in front of a root word, base word, root word. Prefix makes a new word which carries a new word meaning and new type of parts of speech. For example, you may write down your paper un plus happy equal unhappy. For example, this plus honest equal dishonest. For example, im plus possible equal impossible. Dear learners, follow the board. I write down here un plus happy equal unhappy. Here happy is a root word. Happy is a root word. Happy is a root word. Un is a prefix. Un is a prefix which has no self meaning. It's a kind of syllable. And they make a new word unhappy. And the word meaning is different from happy. And it is a new word which bears a new word meaning. As like this plus honest. Honest is a root word. This is a prefix. And make a new word dishonest. Dishonest. Im is a prefix. Possible is a root word. Im sits in front of possible and make impossible a new word. I think you may understand about prefix. Now we will discuss about suffix. Suffix. The Bengali meaning of suffix is অনুসর্গ. Dear learners, suffix is a kind of syllable as like as prefix. Suffix is also a syllable. Suffix, there is a difference between suffix and prefix. Prefix sits in front of a root word. Suffix sits at the last of a root word. With the last of a root word. Suffix sits with the last of a root word. Suffix also makes a new word. Suffix also makes a new word and new word meaning. So my dear students, I am again say that suffix is a type of syllable which sits with the last of a root word and makes a new word which bears a new word meaning and a new type of new category of parts of speech. Suffix also has three features are features of suffix. Number one, suffix has no self word meaning or meaning. Self meaning. Number two, you will write down your paper the feature of suffix. Suffix sits with the root word at last. Suffix sits with the root word at last. Prefix sits in front of root word. Suffix sits in last of root word. You always remember it. Number 3. Suffix also makes a new word which bears a new word meaning speech. My dear students, the main features of suffix in here: number one, suffix has no self meaning. Number two, suffix sits with the root word at last. Suffix also makes a new word which bears a new word meaning and a new type of pursuit speech. I hope you all understand the main feature of prefix and suffix, and what is prefix, what is suffix. Now I give some example of suffix. Follow the board. Kind classness equal kindness. Comfort plus able equal comfortable. Beauty plus full equal beautiful. Dear viewers and learners, in the board here I write down some example of suffix which make three new word which carries new word meaning. Kind, the root word kind. Kind. Here ness is a suffix. Ness is a suffix which sits at the last, follow the board, at the last of the word and make a new word. Kindness. The Bengali meaning of kindness is doya. The Bengali meaning of kindness is doya. But kind is doyalu. Doyalu. There is verification of word meaning. Doyalu, doya. Comfort is a root word. Above is a suffix which makes a new word comfortable. Beauty is a root word full. Suffix and makes beautiful. Beautiful. So now we clear what is suffix and what is prefix, and how make a prefix a new word, how make a suffix a new word. Now I given text as your homework, and you try your best in the home to solve the homework, to solve the text using suffix and prefix. Let's see an example. You write down your paper this text. Dash honest is the best of all virtues, and honest man is always truth. He is never harm to another. Nobody is satisfied with him. On the other hand, everybody likes a honest man. People remember an honest man respectful even after his death. Even after his or her death. Without honest speech, P-E-A-C-E, speech and happy is possible. Dear learners, I write down the text as an example of suffix and prefix. You write down this in your paper and solve it in your home. It's your homework. There is 10 gaps in given here. You fill up the blank space using suffix and prefix and make a new word. Dear learners, remember it. Suffix and prefix both can be used with the root word. Suffix and prefix can be used with the root word. Now I will discuss about at the last point of suffix and prefix. We know that a word can be changed into various types of participles: noun, adjective, verb, adverb. A word can change its form in 4 types of categories. Here we may write beauty. Beauty is a word that carries participles noun. Here beautiful. Beautiful is adjective. Here we add suffix at the last of root word full. Full and make a new word which bears a new word meaning. Verb beautify. Beautify, fine. Beauty, fine. Beautify is also a new word which bears a new word meaning, and suffix sits at the last of a root word. Next, beautiful. Beautifully, adverb beautifully. Beautifully. Beautifully is adverb and it has another word meaning. So now we follow that suffix and prefix. Suffix and prefix helps a word to make another types of parts of speech. So it is very important for you to learn suffix and prefix and to enrich your vocabulary knowledge. Without the knowledge of vocabulary, you can prosper, you can develop yourself in English knowledge. If you can want to develop your English knowledge, you must vast knowledge over suffix and prefix. So my dear students, I am at the last point of my class. You know that practice makes a man perfect. So you practice more and more at home from your textbook about suffix and prefix, and solve my homework seriously and give attention your subject. So thank you all. Keep yourself from crowded place. You all regular study in home. Do not go out without using face mask and hand gloves. Take care yourself. Thank you. Bye.